it's a shock. It's a shock. Reality and television is not the same. Everybody to my YouTube channel. My name is Pramzi, the girl with the positivity. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're back, welcome. Please do make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment on the comment section down below. Let's get it. So guys, it has been such a long time since I've been on YouTube. I've literally disappeared into thin air. And it's been like 3 months. 3 months? Yeah, it's been 3 months. And 3 months feels like a long time. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a life updates slash story time. I'm going to be telling you guys where I've been, what I've been up to, and what literally got me off YouTube. Okay guys, so let's start from the beginning. So on the 23rd of February 2021, I got my matric result, and that's like, yeah, I got my results for finishing high school. Yeah, got my matric results, and then I was happy. I was happy I passed. I did the things that needed to be done. Bachelor's degree, here we come. Okay, cool. That was very exciting. And then obviously there's a thing of like, where are you going? Where are you going now that you have passed? Uyakokai. So I personally would have really loved, I actually wanted to be centered around Johannesburg, because most of the things that I wanted to also do on the side were accessible in Gauteng. And then, guys, God was like, no, I'm taking you to a completely different place, a new place. And so I'm studying at a different province. So God usually does this thing with me where like I would want to go somewhere and then he takes me to a completely different place. That's literally what God has been doing in my life. So it's not a surprise, but yeah. So I'm in a new province, and it's like, okay, I'm in a new province. I'm studying in a new province. I do not know anyone. I'm literally starting my life afresh in a completely different place. So that was exciting, I guess. But in terms of my emotions, I was very calm. I feel like I was a bit emotionless. Yeah, I was a bit emotionless. But I was happy, that I'm furthering my studies. Okay, cool. I get to the place, and the transition between high school and real life is a shock. It's a shock. It's a shock. Reality and television is not the same. What we see on TV about universities is not really, it's not on the same WhatsApp group. Okay, cool. So I get to university, I get to my own space. I love my space. It's I'm on my own. I'm not sharing with anyone, so I get to be me. Cool. The first week actually, I decided that I'm just gonna stay focused, get everything that I need to get ready. So I was in the house the whole week, and then I only left on a Friday. I left on Friday and I was like, you know what, let me get some fresh air. Good news, a pagots. Okay, I go on Friday, and then I take a walk and I check the place out. I'm a newbie here. I check the place out, and then so I check the place out, and then I see there's like nice places. It's very student friendly. The shops are quite close, walking distance. Okay, cool, fine. I get myself ice cream. I get myself pizza. I eat, and then I go back to my place. For 4 weeks, 4 weeks, I didn't have any friend. I didn't know anyone besides my housemate. So it was, I wouldn't say lonely, because I'm not the type of person who would say I'm lonely. Like I enjoy my own space, but it was a bit quiet. For 4 weeks, I didn't know anyone. I was doing everything on my own. And then on the next month, there was a group team building type of vibe. So that's when I was able to see people, see people who are doing the same course as I am, etc., etc. Okay, cool. I see this other girl. Okay, when I got there, guys, there were like a lot of African speaking people, right? The white people. And when I get there, obviously they're gonna speak. So I was with this one girl. I came first, and then this white girl came, and then we're speaking in English properly. And then all of a sudden, another girl come, and we're like, hi, hi. And then she starts speaking in Afrikaans as if I'm not there, you know? Okay, and then more of these white chicks come and they're speaking Afrikaans, and I'm just sitting there like, what the heck? I came here first. I'm the one who owns this territory. And ele batla bua ka Seafrikaans, le ntlwaela gampe. So because I'm the type of person who doesn't like back down, I was fagazing. As they were speaking, I was fagazing. I was like, but in English though, but they still kept speaking Afrikaans, and I just felt like I felt so isolated. It's fine. And then I saw this other black chick walk in, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a friend today. There is no way that I can be in this whole space, in this whole new place on my own and not have a friend. Me, promise, prom Z, not have a friend. So I went up to her and I was like, hi. And I showed her what she needed to do. And then, yeah, after that, we took a walk together and I made a friend. Yay! But then, guys, I must say, like, making friends in university is so much harder than it is in high school because, especially with the pandemic, like, it makes it so much harder. But I'm glad I made a friend. I'm really glad I made a friend. Fine. Cool. The first week of university starting and stuff, I was on track. Everything of mine behambang online. Ne? Behambang online. Everything was in order, you know, it was like a roller, it was straight. And then something went weird, you know. I lost track and I was just going by day. Like I was just going with life as we go. Like I don't know if you get me, but re tla bona ko teng. Like that's the type of person I became. Like I literally I became so different. Different in the sense that I was like more quiet, less expressive, and I was just trying to figure life out as each day was passing. So when you get to university, you realize you're like a fish in the ocean and you're trying to swim your way to something, you know. I think that's like how life is like in general. You're like a fish in the ocean trying to swim your way to somewhere. So everything was fine in the beginning and then everything things started getting messy and I couldn't control it. I literally couldn't control it. I didn't even have time to do things that I loved. It was always school, 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 school. It was always this assignment, this, that, you know. And then yeah. So also one thing about me is that I love praying. I love talking to God. Ne? So prior to me going to varsity, my prayer life was on here. It was here. Now when I pray, I love to give my all, you know. So when I was home, I would pray, I would just pray loud, I would sing, I would worship, I would go, oh Jesus, you know. And then when you get to university, you're not staying on your own. You're not like with go high. It's not go high. You're with other people. So you can't necessarily make a noise. Yeah, you can't make a noise. So for some reason I didn't pray as regularly as I used to. And that was a problem for me because guys, me now, I cannot survive without Utiko. I really can't. So I started becoming really quiet, and praying is one of the things that I love to do. So I just didn't pray as regularly as I did. And I feel like it took my joy away. It really did. It took my joy away. Everything just became overwhelming. And also, in the midst of everything being overwhelming, I mean, like the workload in university is very different from school. It's hey, it's trapafasa babales. You know, it's like very bad, very hectic. So the workload was a lot. Everything was just overwhelming, and on top of that, it's your thoughts. Yeah. If you ever get to a point where you entertain negative thoughts, hatch, uzozithola umgodini. You'll find yourself in a ditch. And that's what happened to me. Like I stopped praying regularly. My mind was just drifting away and I was just being overwhelmed. I was sitting with heavy thoughts and I lost myself. Like I literally lost myself to the point where I felt like even my imagination shrinked. But I'm gonna talk about that in another video. But guys, so it was at that point where I was like, catch, I'm not gonna survive. Yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna survive. So I went and looked for a church because okay, I love church and I know that that's a space where I know I'm who I am. But before I looked for a church, obviously I go online, research the whole place, and then there was a church that I knew about, but it was a bit far. So I was like, I do not have the transport money. Oh, another thing about university, you will bolt your way to places, and sometimes the prices they differ, and the chalete will challenge you. Okay, I looked for a church. I found a church, and then I was like, let me just check it out because it's close. It's like walking distance. Now I like walking distance things. I don't like things that are far away that are gonna inconvenience me. So I decided to go to a church because why? I've lost my sanity. I need some peace of mind. And everything else is just overwhelming. I just need a community where I know wait again, I can just break free. So I go to this church. I looked nice. I looked really nice. I dressed up khabotse, and then I also did my hair and everything. So I'm ready. I'm like, let me just go visit this church. So I visit this church in the morning, obviously like a normal person. And then when I get to the church, it's white populated. I will not lie. It's very white populated. Okay, I'm like, okay, I don't really care about race because I know that I can blend anyway. I live by faith and not by sight. Yeah. So I got in there and I looked around. I was like the only black person there. And then the other black person was singing. So but I didn't mind. I was like, I, Lord, we will adjust. I got there, and then okay, we're singing. The worship is nice. It's touching me. I'm in the vibes. I'm feeling it. I'm in the presence of the Holy Ghost. You get me? Yeah. So then, when I get there, okay, cool, we're singing, and then they sing an African song. I'm like, don't get me wrong. Like I have nothing wrong with African songs, but it was just a new thing for me. I'm used to listening to Ezzy. Yeah. So I get there, we sing that song. I'm like, okay, let me just be open. Let me not be blinded. Let me be open to new ideas. We sing, we sing. And then after that, we sit down. The pastor comes through. Guess what? He speaks in Afrikaans. And the pastor comes through, he speaks in Afrikaans, and I'm like, Holy Spirit, am I in the right place? Am I literally in the right place? For the first time in my life, I felt like I could stand up and leave because the whole thing about language barrier is real, guys. Now I went to school, I did Afrikaans for 12 years, but still, I can't even tell, I don't understand it. And that's the crazy part. Unless you went to a top Shaila school, even if you went to a top Shaila school, I even went to private schools, guys. You will go to school and you will learn Afrikaans for 12 years. You will only know the basics. The rest, you will never. I don't know. If you're the type of person who went to school, you did Afrikaans, and you came out knowing it fluently, comment on the comment section. I want to congratulate you. Because in that batch, the pastor spoke in Afrikaans, and I was like, I'm not gonna hear anything. I am really not gonna hear anything. And then luckily, thank God, by the grace of God, there was another pastor who's actually going to preach. So he was just doing announcements, and then he introduced another pastor, and he spoke in English. He was from America, the USA, huh? Okay, fine. And then I sat there, and he spoke, connected, yeah, fine. And then I left, and everyone was really nice. Everyone was nice to me. They were like, hi, hey, which I really appreciate. If there was no sense of welcoming, I don't think I was gonna go back. But because everyone was welcoming and warm and everything, I appreciated that so much. Okay, cool. So I found myself a church, and yeah, I think it's important to get yourself a church or to just have something to keep you sane because life can get really hectic and you do need an escape. You need it. So yeah, but then other than that, yeah, life has been really crazy. Like a lot has happened in the past 3 months. I'm gonna talk more about everything that happened in depth. But yeah, even academically, it was hectic. But I was passing by the grace of God. I was passing. I passed by the grace. Yamudi. It's only because of Jesus. If he was not there, guys, I'm telling you now, life will humble you. Life will humble you. If you think you know what life is, you do not. You do not. You do not know what life is. You do not know what life is. I think you just learn as you go. And life is school. Doing life is actually being in school. There's so many lessons to learn, so many experiences to go through, and you will learn. You are in school, you're in the university of life. So yeah, it's been very humbling, and I've had low moments, low moments, and I'm just grateful that I was able to come back up. Because yeah, and there's just something about being in university that is just, it's a beautiful experience, but the you can sense sort of there are things going on, man. It's really easy to get distracted, really easy to lose hope, really easy to give up. It's go easy, guys. Can go easy. It's easy to just be like, I'm done with this. But keep going, stay shining, do what you need to do. I'm back here. I was gone for 3 months, but I'm back, and hopefully I can be here for a long time to do what I love, to do YouTube, you know, to give you guys the content that you need. You understand? But yeah, it's been a journey, and yeah, that's my life update. I really haven't been able to shoot content because I wasn't myself. I do not want to lie to you. I was really not myself. I was undergoing a process that only God knows. Like I really wasn't my best self. I was going through life. Ha. When people say ndiyagoisha, bendigoisha, ach, bendigoisha, guys. I was really going through it. But we're here now. And I just want to tell anyone who's going in the moment, don't give up, There's always the light. Sometimes you don't see the light, but the light is there. Guys, for real, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, you know? But stay strong, embrace whatever you're going through, stay prayed up, talk to God, yes, and don't forget the things that you love. It's so easy to get busy with life and forget what you love. Do what you love, because what you love will enhance your existence. It will give you joy, give you peace, give you laughter. Don't drop what you love. Guys, now I'm talking rubbish. Am I talking rubbish? But yeah, guys, that's the life update. Second semester is gonna start pretty soon. In fact, it's already started. I'm just waiting for classes to actually start. But I'm wishing you guys all the best throughout the next coming month, August. Yeah, don't give up. I think I give up even then. Hey guys, I love you so much. If you did love this video, please shop a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, why haven't you subscribed? Shop a subscribe. If you want to comment and tell me how you doing, how you feeling, how you been these 3 months, last week or yesterday. Yeah, please comment on the comment section down below. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for using your data. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm talking a lot now. I'm probably gonna fast forward every day. But yeah, I love you guys. I love you. I love you so much, guys. Thank you for being patient. Kana, Lina, Kana. Over and quarter of okay, do you anifuna ngamanda? Not there. Bye. Till we see you next time.
Verse of the day, Psalms 23 verse 4. Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you are close beside me. Your rod and your staff protect and comfort me.